Okay, I get it. You guys really want Blue Lock. I'm sorry. I had a pretty lengthy to-do list. I'm not gonna lie, you guys pressured me. You had me scared for my life to watch this anime. I felt like the guy in that one Dahmer scene.
Watch a movie.
But we're here. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna be saying soccer for a majority of this video. If you're gonna cry about that, this is probably not the video for you. This is strictly entertainment. I just want to have some fun, but here we go. I know the Messis, Ronaldos, the Neymars of the world. Legit, my first time watching soccer was the 2022 World Cup. So I was sitting to myself thinking, how much enjoyment can I really get out of an anime about soccer? And then I watched the first episode.
Then out of nowhere, that's where you'll find them.
That's when I realized Blue Lock is Squid Game, the soccer version. It's every man for themselves. People are cutthroat. It's literally a battle royale. And the winner is the one with the biggest ego, and that's what this show is all about. The ego, showing that you are the best, feeling yourself. Now the thing about Blue Lock, or soccer in general I should say, is that it's 11 people on the field at once. So with a video like this compared to my Kuroko no Basket video, I can't dive into every player, so I had to choose the ones that stood out the most, who showed that they wanted, that they stood above the rest. And the people I chose for this video are Bauru, Isagi, Ren, Chiger, and Nagi. These 5 more than anyone else show that they're built different and they want to be the very best that no one ever was. But if you guys like and enjoyed this video, we could come back around and do some of your other favorite characters within this show. Also, when they release season 2, obviously there's going to be more to talk about, so you can leave a like, comment, subscribe if you really enjoy it. We'll come back around to it. And also down below in the comments, you could put any other anime you would like to see a video like this on, about their characters being built different. And I'm also getting into cartoons like Avatar, regular show, Ben 10, whatever. Put down below any recommendations you want videos on, and we'll get to it. But let's talk about Blue Lock players and them being built different. Now we gotta start off with the main man, Isagi, and I knew off jump he had what it took to be the best. Cause see, our boy Isagi was coming off a L in the first episode, and he had it in his mind already. He shoulda took the shot. So when he get invited to this camp full of other star players, and he gets this speech from Ego, my nigga Isagi is the first one to take that step forward. He's like, I need it.
What kind of place is this?
I need it!
And so it begins, his journey and quest to stand above the rest, be the best striker of all time. And he started at the very bottom. Of course, it's a sports anime. He was ranked 299 out of 300. They hit that boy with the Kuroko, and I'm like, oh, maybe they're fooling me again, and he's gonna turn out to be the best motherfucker in here.
Nope.
No, of course not. He's gonna have to work for it. His individual skill has shown not to be better than anyone else, but what he is the best at is adaptability, and he's the field general. He's able to see movements before it even takes place, and this gives him an advantage over all the other players. And as the story and series continues to go on, he just grows in his power and ability to make plays happen himself. Because the thing about Isagi is, yes, he could see the field that no one else can. Yes, he knows the plays and moves that need to be made, but he couldn't do it all himself. He kind of was a chump, I'm not gonna lie.
You have no talent, you chump.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I remember when Bauru pulled up in front of him, bro was shook for his life. He did not want to score that goal, immediately passed it. So he had to learn for a way to do it himself, and that's when he came up with his direct shot. And he had everyone shook with this one, I can't lie. So Cap, he thought he was him after this. He thought he needed nothing else with his game, to the point where he pulled up on the top 3 niggas ranked in Blue Lock and challenged them, said, I wanna go at y'all. I'ma listen to my ego.
Got a big ego, such a huge ego.
And when he said that, I'm like, okay, yeah, certified striker, you made the cut. And from there on out, we see his direct shot, of course, work against Ren. We didn't see him devour Baru, finally being able to take him one-on-one after all the shit Baru talked to him. Not only that, but then to put Baru in his Duffy with him, carry him to another win, telling him he's not a king, he's a peasant. And when we get to Baru, you're gonna see how much of a feat that is. But overall, Yoichi Isagi is on this list for spatial awareness, adaptability, and not ducking no smoke, having the ego to challenge the best to be the best. Next up, we have Chiger, and he easily has my favorite moment in the entirety of season 1. He's a character that you look at and you just know he's like that. First off, his hair is fucking pink or red, whatever the fuck color it is. His hair isn't black, it isn't brown, it isn't none of that. And people who watch anime understand why that is important. They want him to stand out. They want to differentiate him from all the plain basic background characters. They want you to be like, what's up with this guy? What's going on with him? What's his story? And they delivered on his story perfectly. They perfectly showed he's one of them ones. He is built different for real. But we see as the story goes on, everyone's explaining their abilities, what they want to do, how they want to score goals, but he's just in the background chilling like, nah, I'll play defense. So after Isagi finally wins his team a game, everyone's knocked out, tired as hell. My nigga Chiger is up watching film, real Mamba mentality. And when Isagi pulls up on him, he hits him with the sketch, what's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
And that's when they hit us with the sad backstory we all knew was coming. My guy Chiger, he was the best. He could not be fucked with, was untouchable. But it all came crashing down on him when he tore his ACL. And the doctor told him one more tear in that same leg, he could never play again. So he had to work hard and grind to get back where he was. But even when he made it back, he felt chained, shackled, like he would never be the same again. And that's what I meant when I said the story delivered, because now you know he's about to bounce back. He's going against these twins for a reason. There's a traitor on their team that's working with the other team. So now it's a 12v10. And if they lose this, all of them have to leave Blue Lock. And right here and now, Chiger said, I will be chained no more. It's time to unleash. Like legit, bro turned into Usain Bolt. It wasn't even about soccer anymore. He was on the field racing these motherfuckers, just outrunning them, and that's all it took, from one end of the field to the other. I literally, after this moment, had to Google how long a soccer field was, because I'm like, he made it all the way across like it was the open 100 meters, like I said. Then out of nowhere, it shifts into the 100-meter hurdles, and he jumps over someone to finish the play, scoring the goal, tying the game, and saving everyone from being eliminated from Blue Lock. Once again in a 12v10 scenario. And right then and there, you knew he was built different. He literally started turning every one-on-one situation into a fucking race. They had a specific guy that was faster than him in a 10-meter radius. Bro said, fuck that, kick the ball 50 meters and have to chase him down. And this was his game plan. You just couldn't keep up with him, and he just started scoring goal after goal. Next up, we have the fucking king. And yes, I'm respecting his title as the king, because he showed levels to this shit, to his own ego. Baru is that guy, instead of winning 2-0 and he doesn't score, maybe he get an assist, he rather lose 5-3 and score a hat trick. He doesn't give a fuck. He's gonna get his. He is the king. He's the first player we see separate himself from the rest of the cast when, of course, Isagi's team goes up against his. He completely 1v11s the other team, scores by himself, and his team starts glazing him in the background. Yeah, Baru, carry us, my glorious king, carry us. He gives a whole speech about how he's in control and he is the king. I mean, look at this picture right here. He's exuding aura. He is him. I'm not gonna lie, I started glazing.
You are you, but he is him.
It goes on and we see him and Isagi go one-on-one and he just cooking this nigga. Baru showing it's really levels to the point where he's talking shit and Isagi is even glazing him.
Compared to me, you're a failure. That should be enough to make you quit.
So cool.
His aura is unmatched. He has all the attributes, the size, the muscles, the intensity, the power. You can't do anything to him. In the moment of all moments, when Baru is at his lowest, he's feeling fractured, shattered. He's a king who has been dethroned. He feels he's in a position where Nagi and Isagi are in control of him, where it's not all about him. He's a side character in this game that he loves, and he is about to pass the ball to Isagi to win the game. And then he decides, fuck that. I am the king. I will always be the king. I will not be casted aside. If I have to be a villain to be a main character, then a villain I will be. And he completely goes crazy, zigzagging, the red light and the black lines all over the field. The shit just looks amazing. He forces his way through and scores his own goal to win the game, and he stands at the top as the king once again. Welcome back, Your Majesty. Next up, we have Nagi, and I ain't gonna cap, this nigga just like me for real, like real shit. He lucked up and found out he was good at soccer, but he didn't really want to play the shit. He caught a phone, they saw he had good control, so they was like, hey, this could translate to soccer, and it did. He has amazing ball control and could catch passes at crazy angles and convert goals off of it. It's insane. But he's the Shikamaru of soccer. He's like, you want me to actually put in time and effort? Nah, I want to spend my life doing absolutely nothing. He's lazy as fuck. He's just one of them ones. He's just him. You can't put it no other way, shape, or form. And it wasn't until his team lost against Isagi's that he was like, fuck that. I want to get on my shit. I want to be the best. He finally saw what losing felt like, and then he goes ahead and pulls a Kevin Durant. They were literally up 3-0 against Isagi's team, and they came back and lost. So he was like, hey, I want to see what it's like playing soccer with Isagi, so I'm gonna go ahead, go join that team. And him and Isagi go into stage 2 together, and they decide to challenge Ren, and they got absolutely smoked. But we'll get to Ren next. Nonetheless, Nagi, I feel like, has the most unique ways to score a goal, and it doesn't matter who's guarding him, who's checking him, who's in front of him, he's gonna get the job done. We seen him cook Baru 4 times in that game, carrying Isagi to the win, scoring 4 of the 5 goals. Like I said, we seen him go at it with Chiger, who's way faster than him. Doesn't matter, he just has the finesse that everyone else doesn't. And he even shakes Ren out his cleats, has him sliding across the field, and puts up another goal. So it doesn't matter who's in front of him, he could create all these outcomes and scenarios. He doesn't have to control the game, he could just outmaneuver who's ever in front of him. Whether it's an unpredictable touch or full ball control, he's able to get you out of your element, and there's nothing you could do about it. And that just leaves Ren, and I was legit going crazy trying to think of what's left to say. What do I say about this character? And honestly, you could just take everything I individually said about the characters prior to this, put it all together, then 10 times that, and that's Ren. Yes, I know, sounds crazy, but it's true. For example, Isagi, how he sees the whole field, has the spatial awareness and everything like that. Ren has the exact same thing, but he is like a puppet master. He not only knows what's gonna happen, all the outcomes and plays that's possible, he can maneuver you in a direction and situations that he wants. He has complete dominance over the field, so he can make a play anytime he deems fit for him to do so.
You're nothing more than an NPC.
Not only that, but how Bauru is the king and how he feels everyone is on the field to serve him and his way of playing. Ren sees a battlefield, he thinks everyone on it is a casualty in his quest to being the best striker of all time. Once again, this is coming from someone who doesn't watch football or soccer, and I knew some of these goals were ridiculous, especially the corner one, just borderline absurd. And I think also he was the only one in Blue Lock to score against the World 5, so I think he was easily in season 1 the best player by far, and that makes me look forward to season 2 so much. I'm thinking about reading the manga and jumping ahead because currently there is absolutely zero news about when season 2 is arriving. Overall, that's it for this video though. If you guys enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions down below. And once again, if you have any other anime or cartoon recommendations, you can leave them down below and I'll look into them. I told you guys before that I actually run another channel that's bigger than this one. That's why videos don't come out as often, but we're about to hit 1,000 subscribers. We're about to get monetized, so I appreciate all the love and support. I did not expect this channel to blow up so soon. With that happening, I'll get into more of a groove of things and try to put out videos way more consistently, so be on the lookout for that. Once again, subscribe to stay updated and notified, but I'm out.